Alright, hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Unworthy. It's a metroidvania without jumping. Weird. I don't know how that's gonna go, but it's worth a shot. I've been following this game on Twitter for ages, and I'm glad to see it's finally out. And it was kind of one of those where the developer's just like, hey, you want the key? And I'm like, what? Okay. Dude just chucked shit on the ground and then lost his head. Do you hear it? Of course you don't. It's a broken bell. It cannot ring. You always seem to struggle. Perhaps you struggle to be heard. But in the end, you are just a broken bell. The truth is cruel. The bell once a hole, broken by this wretched world. The bell rings nevermore. Okay, so I'm some dude. I've got a couple of chains. We've got a level meter. Oh, okay. We've got a dodge roll, chains. Dodge roll again. More chains. Okay, so that's the same one. Okay, somebody's asking about a different Metroidvania, and I actually have an answer for this one. It's a little weird. Also, if you've never followed my channel before, I stream most of this. Anyway, so somebody was asking if this is the other Metroidvania with the creepy boss baby and the really pretty pixel art. No. Unworthy is purely in silhouette, from what I remember. But the Metroidvania that you're thinking of is called Blasphemous. Nope, that's just floating there. Alright, well, time to whip it. So am I a demon dude? I assume so. So, it looks like this is probably going to follow a very heavy Souls formula. We've got a stamina meter that I have to pay attention to. We've got sin, souls, levels, but that level meter might actually be separate. We'll see. Okay. I'm probably gonna have to roll through this one, aren't I? Oh, it looks like it's fine. Can I just jump down here? Perfect. How do I... Oh, you know what? I've got a... Oh, okay, that's a checkpoint. Heals me up to full. I bet I've got to roll off of that. Okay, well, that'll be fine. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Metroidvanias. Sometimes. There's some Metroidvanias that are amazing. There are some that make me real angry. I love this style. They always tend to have really cool level design and mechanics. You know, they're platformers, but they're platformer pluses, which to me is almost kind of the most important thing. Because I don't like just regular platformers. They get really stale and boring after a while unless they have something real special to them. But Metroidvanias almost always have something special to them. Hollow Knight, Momodora. Let's see. Hollow Knight, Momodora. What other Metroidvanias have I played recently? I played a little bit of Axiom Verge. That's one I would definitely like to play, if I had the opportunity to do so. I'm just a busy man. Oh, okay. These guys just don't care about me. I'm gonna kill them anyway. Unless turns out sin is actually a bad thing and I shouldn't be collecting it. I'm actually cranking this game up to super hard mode. It's possible. Let's see. Okay, turn down the screen shake. Oh, this is cool. Items. Soulflame Essence. Restores 40 HP over 2 seconds. Single drop will ignite the soul. Relics. None. Grimoire. Wanderer. A body drained of soul is said to be without purpose. In truth, it's an empty vessel. A home for something else. Worrying. Does not look like there's any kind of, means of turning down the screen shake. But that'd be nice. Sin might be a karma system. I think sin is the spendable resource. My child. The world is cruel. The world is selfish. It will try to break you. It so desperately breaks itself. It will pervert truths, but will nurture lies. It will share its pains, but will hoard its pleasures. My child, the world is broken. Oh, and we're back up again. Okay, so we're in the boneyard. Yeah, if you're worried about the screen shake, bug me at the end of this, because I'm going to be stopping after this, and that'd be a good time for it. Awoken, have you, little lamb? Come join the flock. To join the flock, have you? Many have marched the path before you, little lamb. Many have perished. Though, filth, you are blessed with life. Such a gift should not be squandered. You will embrace life, you will march, and you will answer call. For such is the lamb's path. But yeah, if you bug me after this, I can actually send the developer and be like, some people kind of want to screen shake. Okay. I've got some kind of... Okay, how do I block? No. Can I block? I don't know what that did. Okay, well, it doesn't seem like sin is a bad thing in this one. But yeah, I might be able to send an email and be like, some people would very much like to turn off the screen shake. Me included. I'm not a big fan of hefty screen shake. No blocking, maybe. Which is real odd, considering we have... Okay. Dying. Okay, I'm dead. I missed. Well, that's fine. Let's try this again. Unworthy! Oh! Hey, Price. Welcome. This is Unworthy. It is hard. Pretty much already know that's going to be a thing. But yeah, it would be nice if I could turn it off. Oh. What was that? I wish I could actually, like, block or something. Rotting flesh. I don't know what that fist is. Or, oh! I see how the block works. Okay. I feel like you only ever introduce hard games to you, so this is no different. Speaking of, you should try Mother Gunship. For people that don't know, Price is a member of Stumped, and I like to throw roguelikes at him or tell him to try different roguelikes. And, well, I don't know. I just suggest what I play. Or if it's got local co-op. Let's see. Ow. Okay. That knockback is a problem. Ow. Okay. I don't know how I'm supposed to clear distance. Because the problem is you can't, like, roll an attack... you can roll an attack pretty quick. Maybe I gotta try it. Never game, screw archers. If the archers actually had an arc to their shots, I don't think I'd mind them as much. Okay, the roll-through method seems to actually work most of the way. Nope, that didn't work. Yeah, the problem is these guys have such a wide sweep, it's a problem. We'll see. Crossbows have no arc, though. They should have some amount of an arc, but yeah, you're right. Okay, so I can actually get my sin. Gonna go back here for a second. Let's just heal back up. Go fully. If I can just kill these guys. Oh, I wonder if... Oh. Okay. So I gotta watch the stamina meter. Oh, this guy's got like an axe. He doesn't have a sword, so he's a lot slower. Okay, that's some progress. Questioned if it was normal bows. No, you're right. Crossbows shouldn't shoot. Should just shoot straight like that. It's just rough for me. Okay, game saved. Okay. So we've got that. Now I can activate, or I can go. I can just go this way. Okay, we've also got that like third hit combo. Do we go down? Let's go down. I wanna see what's down. Because I like to figure out how to Throat of Despair. I like to figure out if I can spend my sin on anything or bank it somewhere. Both of which would be handy. I feel like I've entered the wrong location. The Catacombs of Ur. I feel like I have entered a bad place. Let's immediately go back up. Screw this. That is way too dark. I was hoping there'd be like a merchant hidden below or any... Nope. Ass. So yeah, if I can't see myself, it is not worth. What if you can use other weapons? I'd love that if that's possible. It probably... Looks like this game was inspired by Dark Souls. The enemies attack similarly. Estus Flask, healing potion. Yeah. I mean, I'm getting Souls-like. Honestly, Salt and Sanctuary is the first thing I can immediately think of. That's it. Oh, this lift is good to go. There we go. Pop down. It's really hard to hit them, because they'll just start swinging. They've got longer reach than I do. I guess I'm supposed to use the shield, but oh, the knockback messes with me too. Oh, I can break these. I get the feeling there's a boss fight at the end of this. This feels too boss fighty. No? Well, we've got another brand. I'm not sure what the brands do. We've also got this. Map parchment. An old piece of cartography parchment. Press Control or select if you have visited locations. Oh, sweet. Okay, so we've got boss, kilns, you. And creepy elevator down. I really loved Salt and Sanctuary. Admittedly, I got kind of mad at it by the end because the last boss was kind of bullshit, but these guys are freaking fast. I guess you're supposed to roll through them and then hit them or something. That seems like the most obvious means of countering them. Luckily, it seems like there's checkpoints everywhere, so it's not so bad. Other thing I should check is okay, my health is 85. I'm just gonna take a screenshot of this if I can. No. It does look like there are other weapons. That's good. I mainly want to see health is 66 out of 85. Stamina is 63. I assume that goes up.
Pay heed to those you address. Not all are as forgiving of ill-mannered wanderers.
Okay. Sure, why not? That's a boss. Okay, so we're just gonna... give this guy kind of a wide berth for a second. Oh, that's a new one. Burn. Okay. Let's heal up. Oh, I see. Let's avoid that for a second. Okay. Dude's big and scary. He's going to get his friend. Oh, that's a new one. Luckily, there doesn't seem to be an immediate cooldown on rolling. Okay, let's heal a bit more. Roll for that. Ow. Damn it. Okay, screwed that one up a little bit. Yeah, there's no immediate cooldown on rolling, but I don't have a whole lot of stamina. Luckily, my level seems to go up regardless of my sin. I assume sin I spend on something. Somewhere. That burn damage. It's tough. It's not so bad, but it's a bit mean. I love the fact that you can stop dropping. Oh. There we go. No damage. Good stuff. Let's see, check my grimoire. Well, I do also have some things here. Restores HP. Restores 10 HP. Probably doesn't taste like chicken. And grants a minor sin. We've also got a map parchment and Wanderer Halberd. When existence itself is threatened, those that are able to take up arms do. The most frightened tend to grab the longest weapon they can. Crossbow. Those whose hearts were stricken with the most debilitating fear found comfort in a ranged weaponry. Safety and distance is a luxury not afforded to all. Oh, really? So there's... the swordsman dudes are the same. Okay. Or they're all halberd wielders. Interesting that the Devourer of Light uses light to attack. Well, uses fire to attack. I don't know. But yeah, hopefully I can spend my sin after... Let's see. Sorry. Focusing on some of these things is a bit tough. Because he's got that 1-2 punch of these two. Ah, okay. He had a 1-2-3. Well, still, I've done a lot more damage to him. Stay away from that. 2. 3rd. Okay. Out of juice. But there he goes. Okay, Gentle Giant is done. And Filth Cleansed, got all my souls. Hopefully, Soul's Sin. Hopefully I can spend it somewhere. Oh, hello. This is a thing. Council Lantern. A ceremonial lantern given to Council Fathers. Hold down to attack while wielding a sword to perform a powerful leap attack. Oh, that'll help. A lot. How do I spend my souls? I know it's sin, but how do I spend it? Wait, really? I can click in the left stick to attack? Everything? Okay. So, my damage has gone up by 1, my armor's gone up by a little bit, my health has gone up by 3, and my stamina's gone up by 1. So those are the effects of leveling up twice? Okay. Talk to the Gravedigger? Nope, same deal. Alright, back down. I just gotta figure out where to spend my sin. Either that or sin is just completely useless, and it's a functional. It's all it's good for is all it's good for is let's see, more health, more damage, more armor. All right, works for me. It's just like a score system, nothing else. That would be almost bothersome. I mean, it wouldn't bother me that much, but having Sin be score would actually make very little sense. Because you wouldn't want your score system to really be farmable, really. Maybe that's just me. But yeah, we're supposed to take this lantern probably to the other area. I don't see any other spots I can even go to. And it's not that big of a deal. Huh. Missed. There we go. I like that leap attack. It'll certainly help. There's a lantern so you can see in the dark now. Oh, that's dirty. Dude's just hanging out in the dark there? Oh, that's mean. Oh, speaking of dudes hanging out in the dark, those guys were just waiting for me there. I did take some damage from something. Oh, well, not a big deal. Okay, yeah, let's hope this lantern gives me a light in the darkness, otherwise I'm going to be, well, I'm going to be in trouble. So I'm not really sure where I'm supposed to go apart from this. But that's okay. Yeah, I like this game. It's slow, it's methodical. It looks like if you are having problems, you can overgrind, which I'm a fan of, kind of tentatively. It sucks a little bit to have to overgrind in games. But at the same time, like, if you're stuck, I would much rather be able to overgrind than, like, oh, pass, fuck, no. See you later. Okay, good timings. Now we go fighter. I don't want to go through that again. Alright, so this is actually a really good stopping point. You'll get to see a little bit of what happens in the next episode, but I figure I'd do the outro now, mainly because this game can be kind of picked apart into different episodes based on like where the bosses are and major transitionary points and so on and so forth. So yeah, short episode, but that's just kind of how the pieces fell today, and that's okay. I think this is a great length to kind of get a general feel for the game. It's merciless but not unfair. I find the enemies react a little bit faster than the player character. The spiders especially are a little bit quick on the draw compared to me. But the bosses don't feel particularly quick, which is nice. I'm not much of a Bloodborne fan, maybe just because I haven't played enough Bloodborne. But I found it to be just a little bit too frenetic for me, where I was a big fan of Dark Souls 1 and 2, which were slow and methodical and fair. Bloodstarved Beast kicked my ass, and I have bad memories. I should play Bloodborne again. But this is not Bloodborne, this is Unworthy. And it will be out on May 29th. And, I don't know. I think it's pretty good so far, especially for a one-man project. I should probably mention that. But it's an interesting game. The combat, the mechanics are really, really good. I wish there was more visually to it, but at the same time, I don't. I think this style works really well for the game. I've yet to hit a certain point where I'm like, yeah, I couldn't tell what was going on. It was too messy. There's only a couple of enemies on screen at a time, and there's enough value differentials between them all that it doesn't feel like a mess, which I think is an absolute success with it. I think the only loss really is I would have loved to see the environments rendered in a little bit more detail, just to see just how crazy like this actually would look. Maybe not in real life. I can't do leap attacks in this game. I know you can do a leap attack. I wanted to drop down, but I guess it wouldn't really fit the mechanics. And I missed that item. You guys are gonna have to see me miss that twice. Sorry. They're not entirely obvious yet. We'll get there. But yeah, just in general, I'm fairly impressed with this game. I'd put it in the same vein as Immortal Planet, probably. Souls-like games with enough different to make them noteworthy and worth playing. And I think that's a good thing. I don't know. I'd recommend it. But so we've got 2 more episodes in the queue. You know, episodes 2 and 3. I can't progress past the second boss. So I guess spoilers. Takes 2 episodes to beat the next boss. You'll see why. So that means we're gonna have a couple episodes out now, and then a little bit of a wait before the next couple. But that's okay. It's not too long of a wait. I had to wait months sometimes. This time, not at all. So, I guess I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button. Helps more than you know. And if you want to see more, hit subscribe. I'm going to try and get as far as I can. Luckily, the RPG mechanics are going to kind of offset a lot of the challenge for me. Because if I hit a wall, and I will hit walls, I can just go grind them for a little while and, you know, get a little bit better and get a little bit stronger. I guess with that, I'll see you guys next time. And as always, thanks for watching.